The St. Louis region has a labor force of 1.3 million working across diverse industries. The Workforce Report notes that one way to measure current employment demand is to track job postings. During the past year in the St. Louis region, there were nearly 22,000 job postings for registered nurses, almost 11,000 for retail salespersons, and coming in third was just over 10,000 open jobs for heavy and tractor-trailer truck drivers. There have been a lot of headlines about supply chain issues, and there are many factors affecting this. But one significant cause that can't be overlooked is that shortage of truck drivers. According to the American Trucking Association, trucking is what makes our economy go round, bringing in nearly $800 billion to the U.S. economy in 2019. Now, those are pre-COVID numbers, but the good news is there has been a post-pandemic economic boom. The bad news? Just like every other industry, the hiring shortage is hitting the trucking industry hard, which trickles down to the companies they deliver to.
Without truck drivers, our economy literally stops. I mean, everything you see around us brought here by a truck. Sure, things can go on a boat, a plane, even on a train, but at some point, everything has to be on a truck.
So while an increase in demand is something to celebrate, the lack of truckers has exacerbated the supply chain crisis, leaving warehouses full of undeliverable products. The industry's struggle to retain drivers isn't new, but the COVID-19 pandemic amplified the issue. A report released last month by the American Trucking Association estimated that the industry is short 80,000 drivers, an all-time high. However, they're estimating that number could double to 160,000 by 2030 as more truckers retire.
It's not an easy job. It's not for everyone.
But there are efforts to narrow the shortage. Renee Dooley is the Senior Program Manager at the Workforce Solutions Group at St. Louis Community College.
We work very tightly with industry to determine where there's gaps, where there's skills gaps. Through St. Louis Community College, we offer several accelerated job training programs. By accelerated, I mean you're not going to school for 2-3 years. You're going to school maybe for 5 weeks or 8 weeks, maybe 12 at the most. And at the end of those programs, you're going to acquire a certificate or some sort of credential that's recognized by an industry. And usually it's a pipeline straight to a job.
The college offers a commercial driver's license or CDL truck driver training program, where upon completion, students will have the skills and certification needed to become an entry-level, over-the-road or local truck driver.
The CDL program is one of our most popular programs in the Workforce Solutions Group.
What do they have to know about this thing?
Everything.
This is a beast,
This
right?
This is a 53-foot trailer. It's the industry standard size trailer, along with our truck.
Matthew Albrecht is the lead CDL program instructor. He's a retired over-the-road truck driver, also known as long-haul truckers.
So this is the inside of my office. Upshift, we downshift.
Those who specialize in hauling freight long distances as opposed to regional or local routes.
We start with simple basics of backing with a trailer. We have a coned area here. This is a little bumpy.
Oh wow, you're going to squeeze in there.
We're going to squeeze in here.
Students seek their commercial driver's license for many reasons. Some are career changers.
I was once an employee for Norfolk Southern Railroad. I took an early retirement from that, and I just decided I wanted to do something else. So I went from working on the railroad to operating big rigs.
Others are looking for a career pathway.
Not everybody needs to go to college to make a good wage, and we can help them see what these pathways are and also help these companies fill those positions.
Right, so the upskilling and reskilling of people.
Absolutely, upskilling and reskilling.
This course offers 2 types of commercial driver's licenses. A Class B license is for someone who may be looking to work locally, driving vehicles not quite as large as an 18-wheeler, such as a box truck, large passenger buses, cement mixers, or garbage trucks. A Class A license permits a driver to drive Class B vehicles, as well as tractor-trailers, those big rig 18-wheelers. In Missouri, the minimum age to earn a CDL is 18, but there is a law that prohibits drivers from under 21 from crossing state lines.
So if you have a Class A CDL and you are between the ages of 18 and 21, you would not be able to drive to Illinois, for example, in your truck.
But there are plenty of local and regional commercial driving employment opportunities for those 18 to 21. This CDL course at Forest Park is a 5-week program, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
We have a large parking lot that's dedicated to our program on campus. We have manual transmission trucks.
So one of the things we teach them first is just to drive around in the truck, how to shift in the truck. Then when they're really comfortable with that, then we'll put the trailer on the back and see how good they do with that.
We will be teaching them on the largest trucks, largest trailers, most difficult transmission available, meaning they can do anything they want once they leave this program.
Can anyone do this if they get the training?
Yeah. Yes, they can.
Long-haul truckers typically are men. Recent data shows women only make up about 10% of all truck drivers in the United States.
I'm Leslie, and I am a professional Class A commercial driver for Werner Enterprises currently.
Leslie has been driving 18-wheelers since last year when she earned her CDL license at Forest Park Community College. Her reasons were simple. She needed a pathway to a stable career, and truck driving offered it.
Since graduating in 2009 with a degree in anthropology from St. Louis University, I couldn't really do much with that degree, and then needing to find a job that wasn't like going back to another 4 years of school or graduate school for the price. So I found truck driving, and I heard there was a huge amount of openings. So I signed up for a class pretty quickly within 2020 when everything shut down and I couldn't do Uber anymore.
And while women like Leslie are not the norm, earning a CDL and becoming an over-the-road trucker is a career pathway that's breaking stereotypes.
Actually, the person that I share my truck with is also a woman driver. She's been at it for 3 years, and she's actually younger than me.
For Living St. Louis, I'm Anne Marie Berger.